Welcome to today's episode of Football Scientific. My name is Aaron Sauter. I am a writer for the UFL News Hub, the CFL News Hub, and now Football Analysis. I am going through some information today, kind of a catch-up meeting, a catch-up video. I've had 2 full days of football workouts, private workouts, football coaching meetings, getting organized for spring ball. Everything's been coming together, but it's been very busy along with school. So I'm having to go through today. I'm doing an early morning episode to get everything caught up in terms of the last couple days of football information. And then this evening, I will have my predictions episode for the NAL, IFL, and UFL games this week. Also, check out Football Analysis, a new website I'm working for, where I cover the Cincinnati Bengals. Boom, got it? Okay, joining me is my co-host, Wolfie D. What up? I am Wolfie D, y'all. I am in the house. Wolfie D. Football Scientific. What? How you doing, Wolfie D? I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing great. I'm ready for this information. I missed you for 2 days. I hope you missed me for 2 days too, watchers. But let's go through this information. Okay, there's a lot of it, so I'm going to go through it now. This will not be predictions. Predictions will come later today, okay? So first, in the UFL Week 3 Players of the Week were announced. Offensive Player of the Week is Michigan Panthers quarterback Bryce Perkins. He had 2 rushing touchdowns against our Brahmas. Dang you, Bryce Perkins, beating the Brahmas. Dang it. Thank you for being Offensive Player of the Week. Come on, man. Offensive Player of the Week. Defensive Player of the Week is Defender's Edge Andre Mincy. He was all over the place against the Battlehawks. This is a bad sign for the Brahmas because we have protection issues, and now we have to face the DC Defenders. We're 0-3. They're 3-0. Andre Mincy coming to kill Kellen Mond. Oh, no. Unalive, Kellen Mond. Okay. We'll see. He's not actually going to kill him. He's going to hit him. It was brought to my attention yesterday. I need to explain my jokes. So if I say he's going to kill him, I mean he's going to hit him real hard and he's going to get up again and be alive. Okay? So I just want to clarify that. Andre Mincy is probably not actually going to stab or anything like that with Kellen Mond, but he's going to hit him very hard and make him probably throw interceptions. I hope not, but it does feel like that's what's going to happen in this game. Because things are getting crazy for the Brahmas. Crazy. You start off 0-3 in the UFL to supposed to be XFL Conference Champions. Yeah, it's getting real bad. I'm smiling, but I'm crying on the inside. Okay. Also, Special Teams Player of the Week is Michigan Panthers wide receiver Devin Ross against the Brahmas. Okay, 26-23 loss. He ran the ball. He returned kicks for 212 yards. Yikes. Not only is our offense a debacle, our defense can't get stops, and our special teams are getting destroyed. Okay, good job, Panthers. Good job of playing the Brahmas. Andre Mincy, good luck this week. You'll probably get really tired sacking our quarterback for the Brahmas. Okay, all right. Memphis Showboats, Ken Whisenhunt, he's back out. He's out again. He started out being out. I'm gone, man. I'm gone because of personal reasons. That's why I'm gone. Yeah, personal reasons. That's it. I'll think about what I'm going to do. Then Memphis kind of played well, and he was like, oh, yeah, I can do that. Hey, I'm back. I'm back on the offensive head coach. Where's my job at? And now he's like, nah, we lost to the Roughnecks. I'm gone again. I'm gone. I feel sick. I'm out. So he is now gone officially. Ken Whisenhunt is out. Finally, he's over. He made a decision. And offensive coordinator or offensive line coach Jim Turner is back as the interim head coach. He'll probably be the head coach the rest of the season, hopefully. I think they get any crazier for the Showboats. And I would feel bad for the Showboats if it wasn't equally crazy for the San Antonio Brahmas. So I'm more sad about that. Memphis Showboats, in addition to losing Coach Ken Whisenhunt, which might be a good thing, you never know. They have signed defensive tackle Jamion Franklin. They have signed linebacker Andrew Dowell, and they have activated offensive lineman Nick Torres. They did cut offensive lineman O'Shea Dugas, and they cut tight end Ryan Izzo. So they're trying to make adjustments so they can get off the 0-3 record. The Brahmas are doing the same. Hopefully it makes the progress. I mean, it's not fun to watch a team come out and get beat every week. It's just not fun. How are you going to build a fan base when you get to see your team get beat every week? And people are like, well, they don't show up to the game. No kidding. I wouldn't show up to watch a bunch of people get beat up. Okay? I'm not showing up for that. That doesn't sound fun. In addition to those moves, they've also re-signed defensive back Ravarius Rivers. He's a defensive back. He's coming back. Boom. He's leaving the San Antonio Gunslingers, so that leaves them. They don't get penalized for that. They get to add another player without penalty, but in the IFL. But Rivarius Rivers is returning to the Memphis Showboats to join the sinking ship. A+. All right. San Antonio Brahmas, as I said, they're making decisions to try and get better. They have signed running back Aiden Robbins. He played at UNLV and BYU in Louisville. Where does Aiden Robbins fit into the window? Well, now they have 4 running backs. You got John Lovett, you got Anthony McFarland, you got Jay Sean Corbin, and now you got Aiden Robbins. You have 4 running backs. How about we run the ball? 54 yards on 7 carries last week for Anthony McFarland, and we ran the ball 7 times with him. Come on, man. Figure this out, Peyton Party. Get it together. Ooh, we're mad. We're real mad. Well, not that mad. We're not that mad. We're just a little mad. Okay. They've also moved wide receiver Rayson McMathews, played no games, to the injured reserve list. How did he get moved to the injured? He didn't play any games. How did he get to the injured reserve list? He's out for 5 weeks. No one's going to know. No one's going to know he's gone for 5 weeks. What? Who cares? Boom, they cut edge rusher Rashad Berry because he has 1 tackle in 2 games as an edge rusher and a blitzing defense. What? That is trash. No offense. Boom. I've written about these things on the UFL News Hub just now before I did this video. So check out the UFL News Hub. I have a full article on the coaching change. Wade Phillips. I don't want to get too much. Sorry. Check it out on the UFL News Hub though. Okay. Birmingham Stallions. They re-signed off the tackle Darius Harper. Why? Because they lost Jaron Jones. He's on injury reserve. He's out at least 5 weeks. They needed a tackle. They need pass protection. Because Matt Corral can't do it all by himself, you know what I'm saying? Houston Roughnecks, they claimed edge rusher Rashad Berry. They're like, you know what? You're so garbage. You could play for the Roughnecks. We're garbage too. Although we have 1 more win than the Brahmas, which says a lot. It says a lot. I don't know. They also cut tight end Cam Sutton. Maybe the Browns will pick him up. They don't need a tight end. Maybe they'll pick up a tight end who doesn't produce to fit in with Avion Alize Mack, who also doesn't produce. Okay? St. Louis Battlehawks, they have moved quarterback Brandon Sebastian to the IR list because he got burnt a bunch last week. He's on the IR list for getting burnt. He has a burn injuries. He got burnt. Okay, all right. Brahmas head coach Wade Phillips, he's left the sideline twice in 2 weeks because he needs to vomit watching the Brahmas play football. Bleh. Bleh. He couldn't watch it. He's like, this is so sad. Why are we this bad? Why are we this bad? I'm crying. I need to go vomit. Peyton Party, you're the head coach now. And Peyton Party's like, bro, I'm the head coach now? And he's like, yup. You were the special teams coach, but now you're the offense coach and the head coach, and maybe the D coordinator. Do all that. Okay, we're out. Okay, let me go vomit for a while. I'll be back in a minute. So Wade Phillips has left. Boom, leaving Peyton Party, holding the bag. He's like, everyone left. Well, where did they go? Where did they all get? We gotta get ready for the DC Defenders 3-0. We're 0-3. Oh no! Oh no! We're gonna get murdered by the... Not literally. The DC Defenders are not going to stab San Antonio Brahmas. This isn't Washington, D.C. in the 80s, y'all. They don't have a mayor who smokes crack anymore, as far as I know. You never know. Okay. Boom. To help out Peyton Party as he slowly goes insane and feels really sad about his time with the Brahmas now, Jack Welch, former co-coach with Peyton Party at West Texas A&M Commerce, He was special teams coordinator there. He's now going to be a special teams coordinator, assistant special teams coordinator, and tight end wide receiver. He's just taking part of his job and taking some stuff off his plate. I heard Cody Latimer's doing it, but maybe it was so bad last week they were like, Cody, you should retire, bro. That would be good. Jack Welch, hey, come help out. Peyton Party knows him from West Texas A&M. They both coached there. And recently, Jack Welch, while this is meaningless data, he has been recently signed by the IFA, a new professional football league, San Antonio Caballeros, run by Hal Mummy, even though he doesn't pay his people. He's not paying his people, but he's still hiring people, which is difficult to explain. Boom. So they hired Jack Welch, who was their assistant head coach for the Caballeros, but now he's going to be with the San Antonio Brahmas, even though he coaches for the IFA, and he doesn't get to live in San Antonio because they play in Arlington, which is nowhere near San Antonio. I don't know what's happening. Come on, Brahmas, make it make sense. What's going on? I don't know. Okay, San Antonio Brahmas. Hey, I need to have a quick session here. Okay, Wolf PD, I need someone to talk to. Talk to me, baby. What you got? The Brahmas are crazy, man. They're making all these horrible decisions. I don't know what to do. They're just going insane. We're going to get crushed by DC defenders. It's going down. It's going down. I don't know why it's happening to us. Why? Please get help. This guy's lost it. Thanks, Wolf PD. Okay, that was not helpful, Wolf PD. Boom. San Antonio Brahmas also, to replace Rashad Berry, signed edge rusher Nelson Caesar. He played for the Seattle Seahawks. Well, he's on their roster. He's probably a practice squad guy for Seattle Seahawks. Last year in the NFL, he played at the University of Houston. He had 18.5 sacks in 5 seasons. Hopefully, he'll get more than 1 tackle. That's the bar he has to overcome. Get more than 1 tackle, man. If you can do that, you get 2 tackles in 1 game. You're an all-star, bro. That's where we're at with the Brahmas. If you get 2 tackles in 1 game, you outperform Rashad Berry over 2 games. Thanks. Okay, that'd be helpful. Okay, Arlington Renegades released defensive end Tuzar Skipper. They signed edge rusher Taco Charlton. Sounds delicious. He played for the Stallions. And his name is Taco. Everyone likes a taco. Boo, Memphis Showboats. That was a joke. We cannot eat Taco Charlton. Quit saying that. Quit saying that. We cannot eat Taco Charlton. He's a human. We don't do that. Okay, Memphis Showboats, they have promoted Noel Mazzoni, who's a well-known, the end zone offense. I don't know if you've ever subscribed to that. I looked at it for a little while. The end zone offense. He was recently the New Orleans Breakers offense coordinator. But he had joined the Memphis Showboats as a quarterback coach without telling anyone. He snuck onto the team. He's wearing his Memphis Breakers stuff. He's like, all right, y'all, I'm going to fix this team, bro. I'm going to fix this team. Okay, but now he's the offensive coordinator. Boom, Kevin Wisenhunt's gone. The other dudes were like, we can't do this. We're going to lose every game. And Noel Mazzoni's like, I got it, yo. I got it. I'm going to take over. Okay, boom, in the CFL. Lots of stuff in the CFL the last couple of days. Edmonton Elks signed American offensive lineman Grant Smith. Next, he played somewhere complicated to say. South Dakota Mines. He played at South Dakota Mines. Okay, he signed American offensive lineman Mark Evans II. He played at Arkansas Pine Bluff. Ottawa Red Blacks signed American defensive lineman John Morgan III. He played at Arkansas. Sweet. Okay, boom. Hamilton Tiger Cats, signed American linebacker Justin Whiteside from Central Michigan. I'm going to write an article about that after this video. Boom, check out CFL News Hub after this video. BC Lions signed wide receiver Joseph Skates. He played for Iowa State and Memphis. Calgary Stampeders signed former college football playoff offensive lineman Justin Shaper. Where did he play in the college football playoff? He played for University of Georgia. That's pretty good. Atlanta Falcons, that's pretty good. Why is he going to the CFL? Well, we're going to find out. Calgary Stampeders, we're going to find out. Boop. Got it. Next, Ottawa Red Blacks wide receiver Greg Ellickson has retired from the CFL. A long-time quarterback who's played for several teams, Winnipeg and Montreal and Ottawa. He's really a third down specialist. If you don't know what that means, he's a quarterback sneak specialist. Veteran quarterback Dominic Davis has retired from pro football. He's tired of quarterback sneaking, y'all. Saskatchewan Roughriders signed American wide receiver Jaden Horace. Next, Montreal Alouettes signed American offensive lineman Hunter Porcius. They're taking care of their roster, trying to make a run. Remember, I'll have an article about that linebacker from the Hamilton Tiger Cats CFL News Hub. I'll be having that after I get this video published. Whoop whoop. Okay, remember this afternoon we still have, this evening probably, I have to go run some football workouts, but after that, we'll have the predictions episode. We'll have the news of the day. Some of this is the news of the day, especially in the NFL. That thing never stops. NFL never stops, okay? All right. In the IFL, Vegas Nighthawks released defensive back Lamont Wade. Goodbye. After we lose to the San Diego Strike Force, we got to release our DB. You keep getting burnt, bro. He's getting released because of burns. Oh, burns. Northern Arizona Wranglers signed wide receiver Marlon Cook. They released wide receiver Chris Vaughn. They released defensive back Victor Hampton. They have gone through. They have moved to the short-term IR wide receiver Arlen Bray. They activated short-term guy defensive lineman Devin Thomas. They're panicking. They're like, we're 0-2, bro. How are we going to win a game? I don't know. Never mind. Okay. Fisher straight after losing to the Massachusetts Pirates because of missed extra points. They have released kicker Michael Beloga. You're gone, Beloga. You know what you do. You Beloga. All right? And they signed kicker Victor Loventritt. Okay, so hopefully they're not going to miss any more extra points and lose games because of that. On the flip side, Massachusetts Pirates today signed defensive back Ty Smith or something. He played for the Tennessee Titans. They said we're bringing in an NFL guy. We're tired of getting beat over the top. Come on, man. All right, so they're hoping to get another win. They always bring in big name people from the NFL and FBF football. It's always the big time guys, but they don't always. They can't turn it into championships. Obviously, I don't know why. But they're just not well developed. You know, that's the thing. Okay, San Antonio Gunslinger, defensive back Ravarius Rivers. Bye. Going to the Memphis Showboats. Come back after the season because we won't make the UFL playoffs. Memphis Showboats. Bye. They don't get penalized. He gets to come back is what that means. Defensive lineman Ellison Jordan has been moved to the short-term IR list, and they released several players. Linebacker Jordan Jones, wide receiver Bailey Edwards, and quarterback Jorge Reyna. Goodbye, Jorge. We don't need you anymore because Malik Henry threw 5 touchdowns last week. Boop. That's cool. Okay, in the NAL, which I don't even know if I can watch the NAL this week because their YouTube channel got shut down. I heard because of copyright issues, but then the NAL said, nope, it wasn't copyright issues. It wasn't copyright issues. I don't know why we got shut down, but it wasn't copyright issues. That's insane. Who would say that? Everyone said that. I haven't checked to see if they're back up. I've been too busy. We're going to find out, though. So let's assume I can watch the NAL. You can watch the NAL. We can watch the NAL. This is the biggest games in the season so far. We're going to have all kinds of stellar matchups. I'll talk about those later. But Columbus Lions, they signed kicker Joaquim Afoa. Okay, they got a new kicker. They're trying to make extra points. They must have saw that Fisher's Freight game last week. Man, we need a kicker, bro. Beaumont Renegades, they activate from the IR Xavier Crawford. Okay, and they release defensive back Malik Jones. They Cadillac Cobras and their debacle of the season so far have signed linebacker Rethel Carter and signed defensive lineman Charles Brooks. The third, they're like, we need some defense, man. We've got to get some defense. We've been outscored by the Wheeling Miners and the Idaho Horsemen. Oh, no. That's a bad sign, bro. Bad sign. Okay. Now, I'm getting down to the NFL news. Here we go. It gets Twisty Attorney once again. Remember, I'm writing about the NFL now. Whoop. Cincinnati Bengals. Boop, boop, boop. Football analysis. A new website. Check it out. I got the first article last night. I don't know if it was published or not. I'm supposed to write a bunch more. I'm ready to write some more. Check out the articles. The NFL. We made it to the top, baby. Made it to the top. in the NFL, the New York Giants seem really confused, or it's really clever planning. They're either really confused or really clever planning, okay? You'll keep paying attention. You'll listen to the Giants reports, and you'll say to yourself, what? What? Is it a smoke screen? If it is, it's really good. Is it them being confused, which is most likely, then they're really confused. Okay, so first, quarterback Shedeur Sanders held another workout today. He's holding a workout today with the Giants, even though they said, we don't really need a quarterback, bro. But they're like, we're going to work on Shedeur Sanders. We're going to draft him. So no one else drafts him. Cleveland or Tennessee, which neither of which want to draft him. So why are you doing this? Why are we smoke screening people? I guess so in case someone, trades up, I guess. That's going to be in Boulder, Colorado. Pittsburgh Steelers. They're starting their off-season workouts next week. Okay? And they're gently saying, hey, Aaron Rodgers, it'd be cool to know what you're going to do, bro. We gave you a soft deadline of April 21st before this draft goes down. How about you tell us if you're going to play or not, okay? And they didn't say that, but they kind of meant that. They were like, you know what I mean, Aaron Rodgers? Are you going to play for us? No? Okay. All right. I'm happy to say, Pittsburgh, I hope that he doesn't play for you. I hope you stink. I hope you're going to put no quarterbacks. That'd be good. Go Bengals. Okay, Seattle Seahawks, LA Rams, they're staying in the market for Jalen Milroe, because why not? Why not? They can both use depth at quarterback. Miami Dolphins. This is the time of year you really can't believe much of what you hear from the NFL because there's a lot of smoke screens out there in the draft, okay? Everyone's trying to work a deal. So you never know. Next, Miami Dolphins GM Chris Greer says we're not looking to trade Tyreek Hill because they can't, because he had domestic abuse arrest on his record last week. Who's going to trade for him now? Thanks, Tyreek. Tyreek wanted to go, but now he's like, I can't go. I probably like a PO or something now. I got to report to the PO. I can't leave Miami. No. But they are booting Jalen Ramsey, quarterback Jalen Ramsey. They're like, bro, you might be good, but we need to get you out of here. You are annoying, bro. You are annoying. And Jalen Ramsey's like, I am annoyed also. I don't like the Miami Dolphins as much as I thought I would. The beach is cool, but we never get to go there because it's always busy. That's the problem with living in a beach town, Jalen Ramsey. I'm glad you finally saw that. You think to yourself, I'm going to live in Miami. It's going to be a great time. It's going to be wonderful. I get to go to the beach every day. But then you're so busy, you never go to the beach. And then you go to the beach, and all the parking's gone. And where'd the parking go? I'm an NFL player. Shouldn't I get a parking spot on the beach? Come on, man. I'm an NFL. No. I want to be traded. Get me out of here. Send me somewhere else. I don't know if it has to be. I don't know where I want to go. And the Dolphins are like, we don't know where you want to go either, bro. We just know you can't be here because you keep complaining about the beach. Quit complaining about no parking spots at the beach. You're so annoying. Chris Greer said that. Well, something like that. He probably didn't say that. But he said something like that. New York Giants. They're holding private workouts for shooting. Oh, New York Giants. Here we go. Not needing a quarterback, according to them. They are holding private workouts for Shedeur Sanders, Jalen Milroe, and Tyler Show from Louisville. Okay, they don't need a quarterback though, but they're working out 3 quarterbacks in private workouts. Smokescreen or genius? Oh, genius. Probably smokescreen because I've seen them coach recently, and it's not genius. Sorry, Bill Parcells. He may still be alive, but he's rolling in his grave in the future. He's like, what are we doing, Giants? I think he's still alive. I hope he is. I really like Bill Parcells. But if he knew what was going on with the Giants, he would be rolling in his grave, even though he may not be dead, which makes it way more impressive. It's way more impressive. Okay? How can you roll in your grave when I ain't there? That's how great he is. Okay? Baltimore Ravens. GM Eric DeCosta says, someone said, are you committed to tight end Mark Andrews, even though he dropped the pass in the Super Bowl? And he's like, and they said, are you not committed? And he's like, I don't know. I'm running away. He cried in the corner. He's just crying in the corner, going, "Why did you ask me that question about Mark Andrews? I hate that guy. He took away my bonus from the championship game. He took away my bonus." Cincinnati Bengals, they signed Bengals. Who they think gonna beat them Bengals? Everyone. No, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Better be more positive since I'm representing them now. Come on, Bengals, let's go. Let's make some good decisions. I put out a draft article yesterday, a 7-round mock draft of the Cincinnati Bengals. Check it out, man. It's gold. 7-round mock draft. Woo woo. Even though they only got 6 picks. Boop boop. 7 rounds, 6 picks. Oh. Okay. It's on Football Analysis. Okay, and you can check out my Twitter anytime. Aaron Sauter 7 at Aaron Sauter 7. You can find all these articles and videos. You might not be able to find those. Football's Analysis. Sorry, I had to rethink that for a minute. Cincinnati Bengals, they re-signed free agent quarterback Logan Woodside. He makes a good third stringer. He once had a pretty good time with the San Antonio Commanders in the AAF. He's been around the league for a while. He's bounced around, but he hasn't really had a lot of chances to play. Probably for good reason. He's definitely a third-string quarterback. But it's good to have some insurance behind Joe Burrow. If we're not going to pass protect for him, we might as well get another backup quarterback. Woo! I'm not done with that one yet. Travis Hunter made a very dramatic statement. He said, "I love playing football, man. But if I don't get to play both ways, I'm going to retire. Even though I haven't been drafted yet, if I don't get to play both ways, I'm going to retire. I'm going to take my ball and go home." Okay. If you draft me, you better play me both ways. Quarterback and receiver. Whatever. Garbage. I wouldn't draft Travis Hunter. But you know who should? Cleveland Browns. Let's lose every game, Cleveland Browns. I want to see Travis Hunter get drafted by Cleveland Browns. Him have to play quarterback, and he retires in his first year, in his rookie year. He's like, "I retire from the Cleveland Browns." That would be awesome. I would love to see that. Go Bengals. Okay, San Francisco 49ers are reaching out to teams looking to maybe trade up into the top 6, making the Giants nervous. They're like, tell them we need a quarterback. Why? Do we need a quarterback? No, we don't need a quarterback. Who are we going to draft? Abdul Carter? Yeah. Let's draft Will Campbell, like that dude said on Football Scientific. That's a way better call. Will Campbell can get the job done. Boop, boop. We need quarterback help. I don't know if that's what they're thinking or not, but they're definitely confused. And the San Francisco 49ers are like, those guys make us real nervous. Maybe we should trade up. For what? They don't know. They're in a hole. John Lynch is being exposed for being a pro football player as a GM, and he's like, just do it. Trade that guy. He said something to me. Okay, that's how it's getting there in San Francisco, man. They're rebuilding. They are not admitting it, but they're going to rebuild. That's where you're at. That's where it looks confusing. Giants are rebuilding. That's why it looks so confusing. They don't want to admit that. You can't admit to your fan base, "Hey, man, we're rebuilding. We're going to lose 3 games this year." No, we're going to win 3 games this year. My bad. We're going to win. Losing 3 games will be really good. That would be cool, but they're probably going to win 3 games this year. And they're trying to get their fan base ready without telling them, "Hey, y'all, we're going to lose a bunch of football games." They're not wanting to tell them that because they want people to come to the game. Okay, boom. Louisville quarterback Tyler Shaw, I think, could be a first-round draft pick on 2025 because who knows who's doing what. All we know is even though this is a weak quarterback draft, people are going to select quarterbacks because they don't know what they do. John Lynch, we're looking at you, bro. We're looking at you, okay? All right, Pittsburgh Steelers, they are interested in quarterback Shedeur Sanders if he's available, pick 21. So they're like, someone must have said in an interview, I didn't see the interview, but they must have said, "Pittsburgh, Mike Tomlin, are you interested in Shedeur Sanders?" And he's like, "Sure, I'd like Shedeur Sanders if he's available, pick 21. If he falls to us, we'll pick him up, but we're not trading up for him. That's not what we're going to do. That would be dumb. Okay, that's what he's saying. I didn't say it. Well, I did say it. And I do agree. Okay, back to work. Carolina Panthers, they're open to trading out of the top 10. They're number 8 pick. They're saying, we're ready to trade out. Hey, we would like more picks. We don't know what to do. This draft pool is horrible. Let us trade out. Please let us trade out. And everyone's like, what? Shut up, Carolina. All right, Dallas Cowboys are not expected to trade up either. They're like, why would you trade up when you don't know what you're going to pick? Green Bay, just for fun? You guys say trade away picks for fun like the Bears do? Just for fun. Trade these picks. Why? We don't want to pick them. We're scared to pick them. Well, we're going to pick really bad players, and they'll make us look real bad. Trade away the picks. Green Bay Packers are open to trading Jair Alexander. Wink, wink. Trade bait. They're like, hey, Jair Alexander, he's really good. We're open to trading him because he's so good. He's so good, we're going to trade him. And the teams are like, he's so good, you're going to trade him. What? If he's so good, why are you trading him? And then the Packers are like, why'd you have to mention that, bro? Why'd you have to mention that? Okay. Potential landing spot for Jalen Brunson. I don't know what I had there. I don't know what that says. I can't read my own handwriting. What does that say? I don't know what it says. Maybe the Patriots are a good landing spot for linebacker Jalen Brunson. Probably says that. Patriots. No, I get it. Oh, man, I blew my own mind. What? Wolfie D, I blew my own mind. He made that. How did you do that? Well, I wrote down potential landing spots for Jalen Brunson, but I didn't put the potential landing spots in the same box. I drew a line. Why? I don't remember. I don't remember doing it. I don't know why I did it. Okay, so what happened next? Well, then I looked below the line and I saw a bunch of teams. That's who Jalen Brunson is a good landing spot for. Okay, back online. Atlanta Falcons, Dallas Cowboys, LA Chargers, Las Vegas Raiders would all be good spots for Jalen Brunson. You want to lose? Good job, Jalen Brunson. You're pretty low on the tier of free agents right now, or trade partners, or whatever it is. Okay, you're pretty low on the tier. You're going to go to a bad team. New York Giants. They are offering a trade. They're looking for a trade with the Philadelphia Eagles, which is weird to be an interdimensional trade. That's not how this normally goes. And they're right next to each other, New York and Philadelphia. They're looking to trade for tight end Dallas Goedert. Philadelphia's been like, hey, we're ready. We could trade Dallas Goedert to someone, maybe for some picks. And the Giants are like, hey, are we friends now? And the Eagles are like, no, we're not friends. We hate each other. But thanks for Saquon Barkley. And the Giants are like, you can get us back. You can help us. We helped you. Saquon Barkley helped you win a Super Bowl. You can help us. And they're like, well, how can we help you? And they're like, oh, we'll take Dallas Goedert. And they're like, he's garbage. And they're like, yeah, he's garbage. That's all we wanted. He's going to fit in perfectly here. All right, Las Vegas Raiders. That was a fake cry, y'all. That's a fake cry. You may not get the joke. Okay, Las Vegas Raiders. They are interested in drafting offensive tackle Armand Membu, and that at pick 6. And that's because I said the Patriots are going to draft Armand Membu in my mock draft that I shared, first round mock. I said Patriots are going to draft Armand Membu because that sounds like a Mike Vrabel move. And the Raiders wrote it down, and Tom Brady wrote it down. Mike Vrabel move, Armand Membu. Cool. And then they're like, oh, we'll probably take Armand Membu. Yeah, it was completely our idea. We didn't steal that from Football Scientific, from their draft. For real, we did. Quit looking at us. Look away. Boom. All right, New York Giants, they say they will take the best player available and not a quarterback. Why are they working on 3 quarterbacks if they're not going to take a quarterback? Shedeur Sanders, Jalen Milroe, Tyler Schultz. Why are they working it out? They're not even going to draft a quarterback because it's not a need for them. What? Acid Janky, running back, says, "You better draft me, yo. I'm the next Saquon Barkley. I'm about to go win and win big." Boom! Las Vegas Raiders are like, "We're about to take you, man." And after this, be like, "That's not what I didn't mean to Raiders. Someone else. Someone else. Please, someone else. Please, someone else. Why did I say that? I'm not sure. Saquon Barkley. I'm just a little bit of a hefty runner-over guy." Okay. Quarterback Aaron Rodgers looks like if he can't sign with a contender because he wants to win the Super Bowl, so no one calls him, one-hit wonder Super Bowl guy, even though he's supposed to be the best quarterback of all time. The Enigma. The Enigma. Okay? Aaron Rodgers is like, if I can't get out of Super Bowl contender, I'm just going to retire. He should do that. I recommend he retire. New Orleans Saints. They were interested in quarterback Jackson Dart because they're playing games with Derek Carr a couple days ago. Derek Carr, New Orleans Saints. Players said, "We think Derek Carr is cool. He can help us win playoff games." Later that day, Derek Carr says, "I have an injury to my shoulder. It must require surgery. I can't play." And Rodgers said, "I can play." "Wait, you're the New Orleans Saints. I might retire." And now the Saints are going, "Well, Jackson Dart is available. He's from Mississippi. It's an easy trip from Mississippi to New Orleans." Okay, that'd be fun. He may be a top 15 pick. They're trying to say maybe they'll take him to the top 15 pick. They're pick number 9, I believe. So they think he's a top 15 pick. They think they might take him. That's what they're saying. Of course, they don't want to. There's more about that in a second. Buffalo Bills are meeting with free agent cornerback James Bradbury. They're like, "We need a quarterback with a bad attitude." We do. Let's go hit some people. Okay, Chicago Bears have agreed to a 2-year, $20 million extension for linebacker TJ Edwards. 2-year, $20 million extension for linebacker TJ Edwards. The New Orleans Saints, boom, their organization, their front office and head coach says, "We think this Derek Carr injury is fake. It's fake. It's real fishy, man, that suddenly Derek Carr can't play." And the head coach goes, "Pull no punches. It's trade bait. We're going to trade him. We're going to pick Jackson Dart." Are they? You can't trust anything right now. Cleveland Browns are like, "Whoa, we'll take Derek Carr. We need another quarterback who will throw interceptions. Please send him to Cleveland. It'll be much colder." And Derek Carr's like, "Wait, is that a positive? It's going to be much colder. Is that supposed to be a good thing?" Mistake by the leg. No! All right, safety Justin Simmons, who played for the Falcons last, he's definitely gone for the Falcons. He joined the Philadelphia Eagles. He's like, "I'm going to come and be a Philadelphia. I want to win a Super Bowl. I want to win a Super Bowl. Please let me win a Super Bowl. Please, Eagles." Justin Simmons, safety. All right, Cincinnati Bengals. Maybe I already got that. I already did that one. New York Giants. They're picking up the 5th-year option of offensive lineman Evan Neal. They like him. They drafted him 4 years ago. We want him one more time. Pass rusher Kayvon Thibodeau. They're picking up his 5th-year option. Good guy. Good for those guys. They get paid their full amount. Cool. San Francisco 49ers. Offensive tackle Isaac Alarcon suspended 6 games. Most likely PED usage. They didn't say that in the article, but I'm assuming that's why. Why would you be suspended 6 games? Seems like PEDs usage. We know if it's gambling, you're gone for the season. Calvin Ridley. So it must be PED usage. Tennessee Titans, they have made several roster cuts. They're trying to make some room for something. They're making room for something. They may try it down and try to get a whole bunch of picks. That's what I would do. I wouldn't pick Cam Ward. They're not ready for Cam Ward. Cam Ward's going to go there and get smacked around for 3 years and be gone. Will Levis didn't even get 3 years. He got like a year and a half. And now Mayonnaise is going to be kicked out because Mayonnaise doesn't have any teammates around him that are any good. Now he has less because wide receiver Stanley Morgan is gone. Offensive guard Logan Bruss is gone. Defensive tackle McTelvin Agam is gone. Defensive tackle Isaiah Aiton is gone. Linebacker Curtis Bolton is gone. Defensive back Javarius Owens is gone. Maybe they have a master plan. If so, we don't understand it. All right, next. In the Elf, European League, this is my last bit of catch-up news here. European League of Football, Madrid Bravo signed American defensive back Michael Witherspoon. That's cool. Paris Musketeers signed defensive back Kevin Fortes. He's French. He's played in the Elf before for the Hamburg Sea Devils, Madrid Bravos, and Madrid Bravos, and the Helvetic Mercenaries. So he's been around the league. Good to have experience, and he's French, so he fit in with Paris real well. Faribar and Throners, they signed receiver Theodore Chupozabad. He's from Hungary, I believe. Wroclaw Panthers, they're trying to turn this thing up. They've been an outlier just outside the championship tier in the Elf for their entire existence. They want to turn it up this year. They've brought American quarterback DJ Irons. They have American wide receiver Darrell Stewart Jr. They're going all in to win the Elf this year. Wroclaw Panthers. Panthers Wroclaw, depending where you're from. Turkish defensive back Artilla Isik is going to be there. In 2021, he was the defensive rookie of the year. He's still around. That's good for him. Okay. Also, the Panthers, Wroclaw Panthers in Poland. They are, shout out to Brenner in Poland. Okay. He's with the military. I probably shouldn't have said that. Delete. Okay. Boom. They have running back David Brawoski. They have defensive back Maciej Jablonski, and they have head coach Craig Kuglowski. Okay, so that would be they would like to win the Elf Championship. Boop. Okay, got it. So I hope I didn't blow the military's cover. We'll see what happens next. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back this afternoon to go over some more information. My predictions, IFL, NAL, and UFL predictions coming up soon. Have a great day. Football Scientific Morning Edition is out. Boop, boop.